Happy Monday and good morning. I'm meteorologist Mackenzie Lake. Let's talk about our Monday forecast. We did see that marine layer develop late last night. We're seeing a little bit of dense fog early this morning. Some areas are actually underneath a quarter of a mile of visibility, so make sure to drive nice and safely as you do head out the door. A lot of those clouds in that marine layer will be clearing out by the second half of the day, giving some way to some partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies. Temperature-wise, we'll be warming back up into the 60s and a pretty mild but mundane day ahead of us. So take a look here at your hour-by-hour forecast. You can see here, again, those partly cloudy skies expected by about 11 o'clock this morning. Temperature-wise, back up into the 60s. Pretty similar situation to what we saw just yesterday, but then more clouds and more fog developing late tonight and impacting us tomorrow morning as well. So take a look at our dense fog advisory. You can see here a lot of these areas could be seeing visibility under a quarter of a mile or less. This does expire at 9 o'clock, so again, we should be seeing some better and clearer skies by the second half of the day, and today and tomorrow looking to be pretty mundane, very minimal day-to-day differences as high pressure continues to build into the region. So take a look at future track here. You can see where that high pressure system is sitting for the day today. Again, it's not going to be doing too much of moving as we do head on over these next couple of days here, but as we head on into our Wednesday, that's when we can see here that this cold front will slowly but surely approach the area. We're only expecting to see very minimal amounts of rainfall, if any, for those areas north of Point Conception, but take a look here. This model showing a little bit of rainfall there, mainly for those coastal areas. That cold front looking to be on the drier side and on the weaker side as well, so very minimal impacts. It's not going to be impacting our temperatures too much or our winds, but take a look as we head on through the second half of the work week into the weekend. That's when we're going to be tracking our next cold front moving through the region, so high pressure will actually be pushed out of the area. A lot of these storms will be slowly but surely working their way down to the central coast, and we have a pretty soggy and wet weekend ahead of us. But take a look at temperatures for the day. Back up into the 60s near the south central coast, 63 here in Santa Barbara, 64 in Montecito. Seeing a little bit of a gloomier start for the day, but then those clouds clearing out pretty nicely by the second half of the day. A pretty nice 68 in Santa Ynez, 67 in Buellton. Most of these temperatures right at about average in what we would expect to see for this time in January. Take a look in San Luis Obispo County, back up into the 60s there. A pretty mild 67 in San Luis Obispo, 64 in Avila Beach. Today will be a pretty great day to head outdoors, do some hiking, biking, really any outdoor activities. And here's a look at Ventura County. You can see temperature-wise, back up into the middle 60s. We'll be sitting right at 65 degrees in Ojai. Have a good Monday.